Okay then, go live. Chat. Hopefully, okay. Must admit I'm a bit nervous doing this. First time doing it in front of my friends and family. Thank you to all watching right now. We'll get started in about 10 minutes time. We'll get started. Wait for everyone to. All doing well. First time I've live streamed on YouTube for many years. Hopefully, you guys can see. Yeah, to all those who are joining us today, to play, all you need is a pen and paper, or anywhere to write down your answers. Don't write your answers in the chat. Spoil it for everyone else. And at the end, put your score up and let your friends know. The there'll be uh, there'll be 2 rounds. Hold on, one. I think my audio is off. Hopefully, that should be. I should be able to hear me clearer now. Yeah. So I was saying is we'll have 2 rounds. There'll be 40 general knowledge questions. So we do 20. We'll have a quick break. Then we'll do another 20, and then we'll do a music round as well. Or we might change it up. We might do 20, then a music round, and 20. I just realised I had to look up there at the camera. The camera's on my. It's a bit awkward having to look up there. I'm usually used to looking at my screen and seeing myself on the screen. I'm kind of looking at myself on the screen right now. So hopefully we're all good now. You should be able to hear me a lot clearer. Go. So for another 5 minutes, grab a drink, have myself a beer. So wouldn't be a pub quiz without alcohol. Thanks to everyone who's donated so far, by the way. Out to £228, £10 donation 9 minutes ago. Not sure who from. A lot of people have donated. Might see. Actually has. But thank you anyway to anyone. Hello, Stuart. Stephen Dan. Question mixture of like easy, hard question. Yes. I tried to it so people all ages should be able to answer. And same with the music questions as well. There should be questions for young people and for slightly older people, not to be offensive to anyone. So music round, unfortunately, because I can't play music on the stream, it might shut the stream down. I'm not quite sure about that. The music round will consist of lyrics on the screen, so it'll be the first, say, 2 lines of a song. It'll be 10 songs, and it'll be a point for the artist, point for the song. But general knowledge, it should be 1 point. Apart from the very last question, the last question, a bit of a hard question. It's worth 8 points, so that'll separate the men from the boys. About a minute. Just so everyone's aware, if anyone donates while we're streaming, we'll pop up on screen so you can donation, and there'll be the donation goal in the bottom left-hand corner. Screen. Hopefully, audio is good now. Saying that the audio out, someone was saying it was fine, so now start the quiz. Putting out still. Just the right. Hopefully now that should, yeah, you should be able to hear everything now. Hopefully there's no audio cutting out at all. So also, it would help actually if I move the microphone close to my mouth. Let me just 1 minute, guys. That should be better now. You guys should be able to hear me a lot clearer. So there should be no audio cutting out. It should be alright now. Everyone can hear it okay now. Like I said, it's the first time I've done this in a while, so hopefully we're good now. Just gonna get confirmation. Yeah, okay, right, we're good. Right, let's go over to the quiz. Here we go. So we'll start off with some general knowledge questions. I'll read the questions out on screen, but they'll also be on screen there for you guys. And the first question will be a true or false question, and it is: true or false, O.J. Simpson's first name is Otis? True or false, O.J. Simpson's first name is Otis? Question number 2. Who was the 44th US president? Who was the 44th US president? Question number 3. Who sang the 1999 hit No Scrubs? So who sang the 1999 hit No Scrubs? Question number 4. What is the capital of Portugal? What is the capital of Portugal? Hopefully these questions will be pretty easy for most of you. Just to start off with. They kind of get a little bit harder as we progress. Next question. With which sport is Silverstone most associated? With which sport is Silverstone most associated? Question number 6. Who played the main character in the film I Am Legend? Who played the main character in the film I Am Legend? Question number 7. Which country became the first to give women the vote in 1893? Which country became the first to give women the vote in 1893? Who is best known for his theory of black holes? Who is best known for his theory of black holes? Insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? So insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? Question number 10. Prospero is the main protagonist in which Shakespeare play? I enjoyed adding this question to the quiz because I had to study this particular book at school for my GCSEs. So Prospero is the main protagonist in which Shakespeare play? Question number 11. Llyn Tegid is the largest lake in which UK nation? Now the pronunciation there I think should give it away, really. So Llyn Tegid is the largest lake in which UK nation? And I hope I'm pronouncing that right actually. I didn't actually check the pronunciation, but hopefully you guys can get that one. Question number 12. Americans call this vegetable an eggplant, but what is it known as in the UK? So in America, in the USA, they call it an eggplant, but what do we call it in the UK? Question number 13. In what year was the Declaration of Independence signed? There's quite a few US themed questions in this quiz, I just noticed. We've had 3 so far tonight. Hopefully I haven't got any more. So in what year was the Declaration of Independence signed? Question number 14. What flightless bird went extinct in the 1660s? What flightless bird went extinct in the 1660s? Question number 15. Who authored The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit? There's a few questions coming up soon, and they should get a little bit harder, I think. So I still think these are a little bit too easy, maybe for most of you, but we'll see. Next question, question number 16. Which country hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics? 12 years ago, nearly 12 years ago, 2008. Crazy. So which country hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics? £238. Someone donated? I think someone else has donated. Let me have a look. Oh, just have a look. Someone has donated 8 minutes ago, £10. Thank you, whoever that was. On to the next question. What is a collective noun for a group of flamingos? I think this one should catch out a few people. Get your brains working. So what is a collective noun for a group of flamingos? Question number 18. What element has the chemical symbol H? Should be fairly easy for you there. If you cast your mind back to Year 7 chemistry. So what element has the chemical symbol H? Question number 19. Who is Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer? So, Arsenal as in football. Who is Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer? And last question before we have a quick break is, in which year is the film It set in? So It, that came out 3 years ago, with Pennywise the dancing clown. In which year is the film It 2017 set in? Right, we'll have a quick break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. So you guys can think about the questions, and when I come back, I'll put up the music round questions, and then we'll carry on with general knowledge afterwards. So we've done 20 general knowledge. We'll go on to music round, and then we'll come back to general knowledge. Sort of a bit of a break in between. So back in a minute, guys. Okay, I'll give you guys another few minutes just to get another drink or to look over some of your questions and answers. To be fair, I did that first round quite quickly, so hopefully it wasn't too fast for you guys. I tried to keep it slow, so like I said, we'll move on to a music round. We'll do 10 questions. It's point for the artist and point for the song. And it'll include the first 1 or 2 lines of each song. There's a mixture of like older songs and newer songs, ranging from I think the 70s up to the current date. So hopefully a nice good mixture. We'll get started in a few minutes. Just give another 2 minutes and then we'll get started. Hello to everyone in the chat right now. Hope we're doing well. To those who have joined in late, you can go back, you can rewind the stream and check on some of the questions and some of the answers. And I'm pretty sure at the end of the stream, the video will go up on YouTube as well. You can go on there and watch it back as well. So we'll get started with the next round in just a minute. And this will be a music round. So here we go. So music round this time. It's a point for the artist and a point for the song title. So first one is "There must be some kind of way out of here," said the Joker to the thief. Oh, I just realised my webcam's slightly in the way there, guys. Let me just change that so it's a bit smaller. You guys can see it. There we go. Actually, I'll move myself down here. You guys can see. There we go. That's really a bit better. Now you guys can see. Questions. There we go. Right. So there must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. Question number 2. Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey. Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey. Number 3. Can't keep my hands to myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on a shelf. Can't keep my hands to myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Next one. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. Next one. As he came into the window, it was the sound of a crescendo. As he came into the window, it was the sound of a crescendo. Next question. Sun is shining in the sky, there ain't a cloud in sight. Sun is shining in the sky, there ain't a cloud in sight. Question number 7. My lover's got humour, she's the giggle at a funeral, knows everybody's disapproval. My lover's got humour, she's the giggle at a funeral, knows everybody's disapproval. Question number 7. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea. Question number 9. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. And final question for the music round. Hello, hello, you put love in my hand. I know, it's made of lead. Hello, hello, you put love in my hand. I know, it's made of lead. So that's the end of the music round. We'll have another quick break, and then we'll move back over to general knowledge, do the last 20 questions, and then see what scores everyone got. So, back in a minute. Okay. Hope we're all doing well. Just going to check the page. Still on £238, but nevertheless, that's still a good amount so far. Also in future, I'll keep the page up for now as well, for the next few weeks or months. And maybe, depending on how well this night goes, I might do some more in the future. Might do some more online quizzes in the future. So, and hopefully improve as well. Because obviously this is the first one that I've done. So far I got good feedback from people, so we might see some more in the future. Give another few minutes and then we'll start the other half of the general knowledge questions. Okay, let's start up the next half of the questions. Back to general knowledge questions. Question number 21 is, how many points is X worth in the game of Scrabble? How many points is X worth in a game of Scrabble? Question 22. What is the colour of the letter G in the Google logo? So what is the colour of the letter G in the Google logo? Question 23. Who was the lead singer of Queen, the band Queen, that is? So who was the lead singer of Queen? I'm sure most of you will know this, so... Question 24. What was the second Pirates of the Caribbean film called? So the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, what was the second film called? Question 25. Quite relevant. What year was the NHS founded? It's quite relevant that we're doing this question for this quiz. Question number 26. Who is SpongeBob's best friend? To SpongeBob and SpongeBob SquarePants. Who is SpongeBob's best friend? Question 27. In which stadium was the 2002 Champions League final held? I believe that was between Real Madrid and Inter Milan, maybe? remember who the two teams were. It might have been Inter Milan. So in which stadium was the 2002 Champions League final held? Question 28. In which film would you find the character Marcellus Wallace? In which film would you find the character Marcellus Wallace? Question 29. Where on the human body would you find the cochlea? So where on the human body would you find the cochlea? Question number 30. In which country was the car manufacturer Citroën founded? In which country was the car manufacturer Citroën founded? Question number 31. What was the name of the paper company in the US version of The Office? So The Office, that was made by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant many years ago. There was a US version that spanned many seasons. What was the paper company? What was the name of the paper company in the US version of The Office? I decided to choose this question because it's one of my favorite it's one of my favorite series. I've seen it many times, all 9 seasons, over and over. That's how much I enjoy it. Question number 32. What is the tallest breed of dog in the world? So what is the tallest breed of dog in the world? Now this next question might catch some of you out. So question number 33. Who designed St. Paul's Cathedral in London? It might catch a few of you out. Who designed St. Paul's Cathedral in London? Question 34. What is spumoni? What is spumoni? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Again, pronunciation. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, what is spumoni or spumoni? I didn't have a clue what this was before I put this in the quiz. So, I learned something new myself. Hopefully, again, I'm pronouncing it correctly. Question number 35. Which shipping canal is connected by the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea? And this particular canal was mentioned in Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire." If you guys remember that song. So, which shipping canal is connected by the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea? Question number 36. What was JFK's full name? So JFK being the President of the United States, former President of the United States. Assassinated in 1963. What was JFK's full name? I'm sure many of you know the J and the K. Just the F is the hard part. Question number 37. What was Madonna's first UK #1 song? What was Madonna's first UK #1 song? Question 38. Who played Ross Geller in Friends? I'm not a big fan of the show. I haven't really watched many episodes, but I knew this one, so because I can name a few of the characters: Ross, Joey, Phoebe, there's Rachel. So off the top of my head, that's the best I can do. So, who played Ross Geller in Friends? In the TV series, the famous TV series. Gets replayed over and over again on Comedy Central. Question number 39 is, who is Mario's brother? So Super Mario from the video game. Who is Mario's brother? What is his name, basically? What is Mario's brother's name? And the final question of general knowledge is a tricky one. I did mention it earlier on. It's quite tricky. It's worth 8 points. Here we go. Name the 8 countries between USA and Colombia. A point for each country. Now I'll leave this one on the screen for you guys to think about for a while. So get you guys thinking about this one. It's worth 8 points. It's a tough one to end the quiz, but this will separate the men from the boys. So and just for clarification, this does not include Colombia and USA. It's between countries between USA and Colombia. So it is quite a tough one, that. Right, that's the end of the quiz. I'll give you guys about 5-10 minutes just to go over questions and answers. If there's any questions you want repeating, just mention it in the chat, and I can try and find it for you. In future, if I do do more of these quizzes, I will label the questions, so you guys will know which one's which. Because I made a mistake earlier, turns out, and I said the same number twice. in the music round. So hopefully you guys aren't confused. Hopefully you're still with us. If there's any questions you want repeating, I can check that. Also, while you guys are thinking of the countries, it will give me time to say about the charity. So if you go into the description below the video, so down here underneath the video, if you're on your phone, your iPad, laptop or computer, then it'll be, the description will be down here and you can go on the link. There'll be a link. Also up here as well, across the top of the screen, there is the URL. Just type that into your browser, and you could donate however much you want to. It can be £1, it could be £100 if you're that rich, and all the money goes straight to the NHS. So I'm raising money for the NHS Stockport. So I believe, oh, we've had another donation. Hold on a minute. We've had another few donations, I think. Let me have a look. Let me just refresh it on your screen, guys, so you can see it. Let's have a look. Where are we at? £288. So we've had a few donations actually. So from 7 minutes ago, we've had a donation of £50. So thank you very much, whoever that was. Very generous donation, that is. Thank you, whoever donated £50. I think I know who it is, but thank you. Up to £288 now. Nearly £300 raised. That's pretty amazing. Considering the fact that I only started this page, this charity page, about 4 days ago, was it? It was Tuesday. So what, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 or 5 days. That's pretty impressive. So what we'll do, I'll have another quick break while you guys think of the questions and answers. Like I said, if you guys want any repeating, just mention it in the comments, and I'll be back in a few minutes to give the answers. Just a quick announcement, actually, quick verification. So, for the last question, some of you are wondering if it includes the Caribbean islands. It does not include the countries in the Caribbean. So it only includes countries in the, like, from mainland North America down to mainland South America. So it does not include countries like Bahamas. Does not include countries like Jamaica, for example. So just to clarify, it does not include any Caribbean islands. It only includes ones from mainland North America down to mainland South America, just so you guys are clear on that. Okay, hopefully you guys have figured out or put down an answer for every question. What I'll do is I'll go through the general knowledge questions. I'll go through all 40 of them, and then we'll go on to music round. So the reason why I did the half general knowledge and then music, then the other half, was just to sort of break it up a little bit. So there's a quiz I normally go to on a Tuesday night, and that's how they do it. So I'm just following their format, really. So it's a nice format. I like it. So yeah, hopefully you guys have been given enough time. If not, I'll give another few minutes. Don't worry. I'm not sure how tough those questions were for some of you guys, so I'll give you guys another few minutes, and hopefully you guys have got an answer for everything. Never leave a question blank. That's the best thing to do, because if it's blank, then it's wrong. Give it another few minutes. Also, a quick shout out to everyone who has joined the quiz, and everyone who's shared, and everyone who's donated. Because I do understand that right now there are all the quizzes going on online right now. So, like there is a streamer who's been streaming for the last few weeks now, who is currently doing a live stream, the virtual pub quiz. It's one that we do on Thursdays. He's live streaming right now, so thank you to all those who chose mine over his, and I believe there's also other ones as well, but I'm not quite sure off the top of my head who else is currently doing online pub quizzes. But once again, thank you to all who have watched, and thank you to all who have donated as well. And again, in future, if this goes well and people enjoy it, then I'll do some more, and hopefully we can get some more views next time. So I think the most viewers we've had tonight is about 15, 16 viewers. So next week, if you share it around, share it to your friends and say, you know, hey, come watch this guy do a pub quiz, we can raise some more money and we can have some more entertainment. So give you guys another minute just to think about your answers. and then we will give out the answers. Hopefully at the start of the quiz you guys were able to hear me okay, because I had a few settings to change. So like I said, it's the first time I've streamed on YouTube in quite a while, and first time I've streamed with this microphone here, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I know at first people were saying it was cutting out, so next time round I'll do some more tests, and if I do some more streams then hopefully it will sound better. Right, let's move on to the answers. So here we go. So question number 1 was, true or false, O.J. Simpson's first name is Otis? And it's false. His first name is Orenthal. Orenthal James Simpson. As we all know, he was in that famous court case many years ago in the 1990s. Former NFL player. Yeah, so it was false. First question was false. Question number 2. The 44th president was Barack Obama. So President Trump is the 45th. Barack Obama was the 44th. Question number 3. Who sang the 1999 hit No Scrubs? That was TLC. TLC. What is the capital of Portugal? And that is Lisbon. Most of you should have got that question right. Hopefully you guys got it right. Next question, question number 5, was with which sport is Silverstone most associated? And that is Formula 1, F1, or even, well, I guess you give yourself a point if you put race car driving, I guess, something like, along the lines of racing, race car, that's, that sort of thing. You guys can have a point for that as well, but it is Formula 1 Silverstone in the UK. Question number 6 was, who played the main character in the film I Am Legend? And that was Will Smith. Will Smith played the main character in the film I Am Legend. Question number 7 was, which country became the first to give women the vote in 1893? It was New Zealand. Now I'm pretty sure I've heard this question before, but off the top of my head I couldn't think about it. I couldn't think of the answer, so that might have been a bit tricky for some of you guys. Question number 8 was, who is best known for his theory of black holes? And it was Stephen Hawking. The late, great Stephen Hawking, I should say. Question number 9 is, insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? And it is diabetes. Question number 10. Prospero is the main protagonist in which Shakespeare play? It is The Tempest. I'd studied this book in year 10 and year 11 for my GCSEs, so I enjoyed including this question. Question number 11. Llyn Tegid, I believe I pronounced that right. Llyn Tegid is the largest lake in which UK nation? It is Wales. It's the largest lake in Wales. Question number 12. Americans call this vegetable an eggplant, but what is it known as in the UK? It is an aubergine, as we get it from the French word. Same French word, aubergine. Question number 13 was, in what year was the Declaration of Independence signed? And it was 1776. Question number 14. What flightless bird went extinct in the 1660s? It was the dodo. All those years ago. Question number 15 was, who authored The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit? And that was J.R.R. Tolkien. Question number 16 was which country hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics? It was China. Beijing, China was the location. Question number 17. What is a collective noun for a group of flamingos? This one is a flamboyance. Which I guess makes sense because they're very flamboyant with their pink feathers. Question number 18 is what element has the chemical symbol H? And that is hydrogen. Again, most of you should have got that one. If you cast your mind back to year 7 chemistry. Hydrogen, chemical symbol H. Question number 19. Who is Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer? It is Thierry Henry. One of the greatest players to play in the Premier League. Well, I'm sure the Irish are still unhappy of what he did against them many years ago. That handball. In which year which year is the film It set in? The first one, in 2017, was 1988. So the first one that came out a few years ago was 1988, was when it was set. In the good old town of Derry, Maine. I enjoyed the It films. I've seen the new ones, the one that came out last year and one that came out 3 years ago. Question number 21. How many points is X worth in a game of Scrabble? It is 8. £8 for X, and there's only one X, I believe, in a game of Scrabble. Only one tile, one X tile. Question number 22. What is the colour of the letter G in the Google logo? It is blue. The G is blue. I think it's then a red O, a yellow O, and then after that I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it's a blue G, the first one. Question number 23 is who was the lead singer of Queen? It is Freddie Mercury. Once again, the late great Freddie Mercury. Question number 24. What was the second Pirates of the Caribbean film called? And it was Dead Man's Chest. Dead Man's Chest was number 2. The first one, I believe, was Curse of the Black Pearl. Then it was Dead Man's Chest. Then I believe the third one was At World's End. So, Dead Man's Chest. 25 was... I made a mistake here. I just realised on the questions. Ignore this. I just noticed a mistake. On the answers, I put this on the answers, but not on the actual questions. So, what year was NHS founded? So originally, I did actually have an extra point for the bonus for the exact date. Sorry. Oops. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So, apologies for that. I didn't check. So, what year was NHS founded? 1948. There was a bonus point, but I put that on the answers and I forgot to put it on the questions. Basically, I made a mistake there. So, yeah. To any who do know the exact date, I believe it was the 5th of July 1948, I think was the exact date. But apologies for that mishap there, guys. Next time I'll make sure I'll proofread it and make sure it's all correct. Anyway, up to question number 26 now. Who is SpongeBob's best friend? In SpongeBob SquarePants, it is Patrick Star. Patrick is fine. Give you a point for Patrick. Patrick Star is his full name. The pink starfish. He has a pet snail called Gary. And also next door neighbour Squidward. But Patrick Star is his best friend. Question number 27 is... in which stadium was the 2002 Champions League final held? It was Hampden Park, up in Scotland. which I believe it was Real Madrid, but I can't remember the other team. It was either Inter Milan or it could have been Bayer Leverkusen, I believe, off the top of my head. Hampden Park, Scotland, where the Scottish national team play. Question 28. In which film would you find the character Marcellus Wallace? It is Pulp Fiction. It's a great film. I thoroughly enjoy watching Pulp Fiction over and over again. Never gets old. Question number 29. Where on the human body would you find the cochlea? It's the ear. So all you biologists out there should have got that one. Where on the human body would you find the cochlea? It's the ear. Question 30. In which country was the car manufacturer Citroën founded? It was France. Citroën in France. I believe it was founded in somewhere in Paris, I believe, or somewhere near to Paris. Off the top of my head. But yeah, it was in France. Question number 31. What was the name of the paper company in the US version of The Office? It was Dunder Mifflin. Dunder Mifflin. Off the top of my head, I can't think what the UK version was called. I know it was set in Slough, but I can't think off the top of my head what it was called. It's been a while since I've seen the UK version. Question number 32 was, what is the tallest breed of dog in the world? And it is the Great Dane. They are big dogs. Question number 33 was, who designed St. Paul's Cathedral in London? And it is Sir Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren designed the St. Paul's Cathedral. Question number 34 was, what is spumoni? It's ice cream. It's Italian ice cream. Italian ice cream. Spumoni is ice cream. Number 35 was, which shipping canal, is connected by the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea? To the Suez Canal. If you remember Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire, he says trouble in the Suez. Question number 36. What was JFK's full name? It is John Fitzgerald Kennedy. So most of you should know the J and the K, John Kennedy, but F is Fitzgerald, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Question number 37 was, what was Madonna's first UK #1 song? And it was Into the Groove. I think the first US one was Like a Virgin, but in the UK it was Into the Groove. Question number 38 was, who played Ross Geller in Friends? It is David Schwimmer. David Schwimmer played Ross Geller in Friends. Question 39 was, who is Mario's brother? Super Mario's brother. It is Luigi. Mario and Luigi, the two plumbers. And the final question, which is worth 8 points, number 40, was, name the 8 countries between USA and Colombia. Now this is mainland North America, mainland South America. So it's Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. They're the 8 countries between USA and Colombia. Not including the Caribbean islands, just the mainland countries. So if you guys go through your answers, tot up your scores, and then we'll head on to the music round. And then you guys can let us know what you got in the comments. See what scores you guys got. The music round, point for the artist and point for the song title. The first one was "There Must Be Some Kind of Way Out of Here," said the Joker to the thief. It's "All Along the Watchtower" by Jimi Hendrix, or the Jimi Hendrix Experience. So you can have either Jimi Hendrix or Jimi Hendrix Experience. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. Number 2 was "Greetings, Loved Ones, Let's Take a Journey." It's "California Girls" by Katy Perry, but also featuring Snoop Dogg. But you get the point for having Katy Perry. About 10 years old, that song. So it's more of a modern song, a bit more modern. The next one, again, a bit of a modern song as well. "Can't Keep My Hands to Myself, Think I'd Dust Them Off, Put Them Back Up on the Shelf," is "Feel It Still." You guys may have got the song title, but the artist is Portugal the Man. I quite enjoy his songs, or the band's songs. Next question, number... Which one are we up to now? I can't remember now. 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth one now. "Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you," and it is "Wonderwall" by Oasis. I'm pretty sure everyone should have got that one. Next one was "As he came into the window, it was the sound of a crescendo." That's "Smooth Criminal," and you can have either Michael Jackson or Alien Ant Farm. Alien Ant Farm are a punk rock band. They did a cover of it many years ago in the early 2000s. So you can have either Michael Jackson, who's the original artist, or you can have Alien Ant Farm. I'll give you the point if you have Alien Ant Farm as well. AAF, Alien Ant Farm. Number 6 was "Sun is Shining in the Sky, There Ain't a Cloud in Sight," and that is "Mr. Blue Sky" by the Electric Light Orchestra. This one should be number 7. "My lover's got humour, she is a giggle at a funeral, knows everybody's disapproval, it is Take Me to Church by Hosier." Take Me to Church by Hosier. Question number 8 was "In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea," and that is "Yellow Submarine" by the Beatles. Quite an easy one, that one. I think most should get that one. Question number 9 was "I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation," and that is "Africa" by Toto. And last but not least, "Hello, hello, you put love in my hand, I know, it's made of lead, it is Charlemagne" by the Blossoms. Hometown band. I decided to include that because of their connection to Stockport. So if you guys tot up your answers, tot up your scores, should I say, tot up all your points, and let me know what you got in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Hope it wasn't too hard. Hope it wasn't too easy. Hope it wasn't too long either, or too short. Because we have been live for about an hour and 40. Well, the quiz started about an hour and 40 minutes ago, but we have been live for just over an hour and a half now. So, and everything seems to have gone smoothly. So, tot up your answers. And if you want to, let us know in the comments what you guys got. Compare your points. I'm hearing the music round was quite tough for people. It is quite difficult when you think about it. When you listen to a song with the actual tune behind it, it's a lot easier to recognise. Those songs I recognise myself, but off the top of my head, looking at those lyrics, it would be quite difficult to get actually. Especially that Hosier one. That one I couldn't I know the song, but off the top of my head I couldn't remember that one. So that's pretty good. That one, that's pretty tough one, should I say? Pretty tough. And also the Feel It Still by Portugal the Man. That one I think was quite tough. So we'll wrap things up right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quiz. Also remember you can keep donating as well. The link is down below, also up above there. There should be some words across the screen, scrolling across the screen right now. Oh no, wait, it's actually not on this screen at the moment. Wait a minute. If I quickly, I'll pull up the page. Actually, I'll pull up the page, and you guys can see it there. So here you go. Now you can see it there. So across the top there, and also down below on YouTube. Down below, it will say. So this is the page. So thank you to all who have donated so far, and if I get some good feedback from this, then we'll do this again, maybe next week, same time next week maybe. Keep donating, and in case you guys didn't know, that if we donate and raise £1,000, I will shave all my hair off. And I've got a lot of hair. I haven't had my hair cut for a few months now, and it won't be anytime soon because of lockdown. So yeah. £1,000 and it's all gone. I will go bald. So thank you to all who joined in. Let's have a look. Some scores: 55. That's pretty good. 48. 38. Music was tough. Yeah. 27 from me. 39.5. Not bad. Not bad. Some decent scores there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and see you later.